Majority Leader is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, may we inquire from the Secretary General how many members of the House verified and swore before him the impeachment complaint?
Secretary General, please respond to the query of the Majority Leader.
Yes, Mr. Speaker. Pursuant to Section 14, Rule 4 of the Rules of Procedures, in impeachment proceedings, the total number of House members who verified and swore before me this impeachment complaint is 215 House members.
The Majority Leader is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, may we know what is 1/3 of the total number of the members of the House?
The Secretary General will please respond.
Mr. Speaker, 1/3 of the total number of members of the House is 102.
The Secretary General has responded to the query of the Majority Leader. The Majority Leader is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, for the record, in consonance with the Constitution on Article 11 on accountability of public officers, particularly Section 3, Paragraph 4, and pursuant to Section 14, Rule 4 of the Rules of Procedure in impeachment proceedings, which provides as follows. Section 14, endorsement of the complaint resolution to the Senate. A verified complaint resolution of impeachment filed by at least 1/3 of all the members of the House shall constitute the articles of impeachment. And in this case, the verified complaint resolution shall be endorsed to the Senate in the same manner as an approved bill of the House. Considering that the Secretary General has certified that at least 215 members of the House of Representatives have verified and swore before him the said impeachment complaint against Vice President Sara Duterte, and consistent with our rules, I move that the Secretary General be directed immediately to endorse the same to the Senate.
There is a motion to direct the Secretary General to immediately endorse to the Senate the impeachment complaint, having been filed by more than 1/3 of the membership of the House, or a total of 215 members. Is there any objection? The Chair hears none. The motion is approved. The Secretary General is so directed. The session is suspended.
Good evening and welcome to Live News 16, your trusted source for breaking global headlines. I'm Janet MacArthur, and tonight we bring you a story that is sending shockwaves through the Philippines and beyond. In a stunning and unprecedented move, the House of Representatives of the Philippines has officially impeached Vice President Sara Duterte's historic decision could reshape the country's political landscape and fuel further tensions between rival factions. As the daughter of former President Rodrigo Duterte, Sara Duterte has been a key player in Philippine politics, but tonight her political future hangs in the balance. What led to this impeachment? What are the accusations? And what could this mean for the nation's leadership moving forward? We'll break it all down for you right now. Before diving into the impeachment details, let's take a closer look at Sara Duterte's political career. Rising to national prominence as the former mayor of Davao City, she quickly became one of the country's most powerful political figures. She was elected vice president in 2022, running separately from President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., yet forming an uneasy alliance with his administration. Sara Duterte also held the position of Education Secretary, leading major reforms in the country's education system. However, her tenure has been marred by controversy, including accusations of mismanagement of funds, authoritarian leadership style, and policy failures. The House of Representatives moved forward with impeachment proceedings after months of growing political tension. The official articles of impeachment outline the following serious charges against Vice President Duterte: misuse of public funds. Lawmakers accuse Duterte of allocating government funds to personal and political interests, violating the country's anti-corruption laws. Abuse of power. Reports suggest she allegedly used her position as Education Secretary to funnel resources to supporters while sidelining political opponents. Violation of constitutional duties. Critics claim that Duterte has failed to uphold the responsibilities of her office, citing negligence in handling national issues and making unilateral decisions without proper consultation. Supporters of the impeachment claim there is substantial evidence to back these allegations, while Sara Duterte's camp has dismissed the process as a politically motivated attack. The impeachment has triggered strong reactions from all sides of the political spectrum. Let's break down what key figures in Philippine politics are saying about this historic move. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has remained cautiously neutral, stating that he respects the legislative process but will monitor the situation carefully. However, political insiders believe that his administration could benefit from this move as it removes a powerful rival. The Duterte camp has blasted the impeachment as a witch hunt, accusing political elites of trying to dismantle the Duterte dynasty. Loyalists have already begun mobilizing protests in major cities, including Davao, Manila, and Cebu. The Philippine Senate has yet to decide on the trial proceedings. According to constitutional law, the Senate must now hold an impeachment trial, which will determine whether Sara Duterte is removed from office permanently. Public opinion remains deeply divided, with Duterte loyalists calling for mass demonstrations, while critics argue that the impeachment is long overdue. On the ground, tensions are rising. Protests have erupted in several cities across the Philippines. In Davao City, thousands of Duterte supporters have taken to the streets, waving banners and calling for her reinstatement. Meanwhile, in Manila, anti-Duterte demonstrators are celebrating the impeachment, viewing it as a victory for democracy. The Philippine National Police PNP has been deployed in key locations to control potential clashes between opposing factions. Security experts warn that if tensions continue to rise, the country may see a new wave of political instability. So what's next in this high-stakes political drama? According to the Philippine Constitution, the impeachment now moves to the Senate, where a formal impeachment trial will take place. A two-thirds majority vote will be required for a conviction and removal from office. Legal experts believe that this process could take weeks or even months, depending on the complexity of the trial and the political maneuvering behind the scenes. Meanwhile, Sara Duterte's legal team is preparing an aggressive defense, vowing to challenge the charges in court. She has also called on her supporters to stay vigilant and defend democracy. As the Philippines faces this political turning point, the stakes have never been higher. Will Sara Duterte survive this impeachment battle, or is this the beginning of the end for the Duterte political dynasty? We'll be following this story closely, bringing you real-time updates as they unfold. Make sure to subscribe to Live News 16, turn on your notifications, and stay informed with the latest global headlines. For now, I'm Janet MacArthur, and this has been Live News 16. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.